All right, we're back again with the Steam Deck. And on today's video, we are going to load up some emulation on this and see how good of an emulation machine this is. Or if you should pick something like this up, or if you'd be better off with something like this. Let's get started. All right, so real quick, I'm going to go through how to install all this stuff. There's instructions online. I'll put a link in the description below. I'm not going to go into too much detail. There's a ton of videos out there already on how to do this, so I'm just doing it just to kind of go through it just so you can see how quickly it goes. So basically what we have to do, I've already added an SD card to the system. 256 gigabyte one, I believe. I'm not 100% sure, but so I've already formatted that, and that's where I'm going to store all my emulation games and that. So if you hit the Steam button, it'll give you an option to go to power and then switch to desktop. So you want to switch to desktop mode. What you do is go into web browser choice here. Looks like they got Firefox down there. All right, so what we're going to do is go to www.emudeck.com. All right, so as I was saying, go ahead and go to emudeck.com. And I have all the instructions right here on and a video to watch too. But basically, you go down, there's an installer on this page. Just download that. All right, once it's downloaded, just click on the folder there. It should open up. Double click it. Execute. Continue. And this should set up everything automatically. It gives you the option to do easy mode or expert mode. Just do easy mode. Gonna install everything on the SD card. It'll let me. All right, I got it on SD card now. Click OK. Okay, it tells you where to put the ROMs and the BIOS files. And then you can open the Steam ROM Manager. And at this point, all you have to do is get the ROMs added and the BIOS files for the systems that need it, and fire up some emulators. So why don't we go ahead and do that, and we'll see how it goes. Alright, so we got some games installed here. Got some ROMs copied over. And I've been messing around with this thing a little bit. I gotta say, it's pretty good. I mean, I can't complain about it at all. Only thing that I think would be nice if it was easier is installing the ROMs onto this thing. I mean, there's different ways of doing it, and you can look up online and see whatever way works the best for you. There's tons and tons of videos out there that show you how to do stuff and how to set it up and everything too. So far, though, that's been the biggest pain about this whole thing, is getting the ROMs copied over. Probably would be easier if I had a docking station keyboard and a mouse and just could, zip through it and everything, but I don't. So I'm kind of relying on the touchpad and the touch screen and all that stuff. So it's kind of making it more difficult, trying to do it that way. So short version is, if you have a docking station, you're probably better off using it to try to copy the ROMs over. So that being said, once they're over, though, this thing plays really good. I'm going to just go into Dolphin here real quick. I only got a couple of games loaded on here. Like I said, it's kind of a pain to get everything loaded up. So I got Mario Kart and Harvest Moon. Just go into Double Dash here real quick. And really, I mean, the emulation is not perfect, but, is it ever? And there's a few stutters here and there, but I bet you if I tweaked it a little bit, I'd probably mess with the settings a little bit. I'd probably get it dialed in almost perfectly. But it runs good. I mean, I played through a... just quick 50cc thing. I'm not going to... just so you can see... yeah, really not too much lag. When I was playing it before, I noticed a little bit of hiccups here and there, but nothing that makes it, really even affects the gameplay, so I'm not paying any attention. I'm just sitting there talking. So yeah, and then to exit out, you just hit the Steam button. You can click exit game. And then that takes you back into the menu. You can exit out again here. Let me see, how did I do that before? Hit the B button. Let's see, go into Emulation Station. This is where you get all of your, kind of retro stuff like Atari 2600. This is what I added on here. Atari 2600, Nintendo 64, GameCube, Super Nintendo, Sega Master System. So anyway, yeah, GameCube was the other stuff. Yeah, obviously Atari games are going to play perfectly. We'll go ahead and go in there and select it. Let's just do Adventure just because it's easy. And basically, this button over here is Select, so you can change your game. And then this button here is Start. But yeah, no problems whatsoever. Anyway, go ahead and exit out of that. And we'll go back here. So let's see, we'll go down to, let's try N64. I just did Mario Kart Double Dash, so I want to do Cruising World instead. Oh, press start. I mean, you've seen this on some of my other videos. This thing, the music stutters and it, you know, changing from screen to screen goes really slow. This is just snap, snap, snap. It's, I mean, it's not perfect. It's still a little bit sluggish at times. I'm just wiggling around to make it. But honestly, I would bet this doesn't have any more hesitation on it than the original N64 version did. All right, anyway. I mean, all of this stuff is pretty simple stuff to, you know, I would assume that this would be able to handle anything like Atari, Sega, Nintendo, Super Nintendo, all the way through probably. I've even heard that people emulate the Switch on here, so it definitely should be powerful enough to handle some of this older stuff. And I know some of the things are kind of complicated in that, but yeah. As far as though whether it's worth it, maybe this is going to be a little bit of a hot take here, but honestly, something like this, they're different. I'll just put it that way. This is a great little system. It's small, it's lightweight, you can play using it for quite a while. It doesn't get heavy in your hand or anything. You sit there and it's powerful to run anything up to, you know, PlayStation. We'll just say that. This is great. I mean, this is, but it's large, it's heavy, it's bulky, it gets hot. But it's got a great screen, its controls are good. But you can get this for $50. You can get this. This is $400. So I wouldn't give up on the Chinese handhelds, basically, I think is what I'm saying. This is a great system, but this does so much more. It's not really, I don't think it's really meant to be like an emulation machine. It's a nice side, in my opinion. Other people probably disagree with me heartily. To me, it's a nice side benefit to it. You can play emulation on all the games on this. It's portable. You get a nice case. You can take it with you on vacation, whatever. But it's just, to me, it's easier to get something like this out and play it. Might be a hot take. I don't know. But I'm not complaining about this at all. This is fantastic. Runs great. Anything I've thrown at it, it plays. I would assume that anything I do throw at it, it's going to play. So, I don't know. It's just, ultimately, the base model on this is $400. This you can throw in your pocket is 50 bucks. If you break the screen, whoop-de-doo. If you break this, you're crying. So, but I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments below. I mean, obviously I'm keeping this. This is going to be in my regular rotation. This is something I'm going to carry with me for a long time. But all I'm saying is I'm not giving up these. I'm going to keep on doing the reviews on those. I'm going to keep on till I find something that's like this that'll play more than this does and play it well. So anyway, like I said, let me know what you think in the comments below. If you have anything you want me to go over on this, I'd be happy to do so. Just leave it in the comments. If there's any other systems that you've come across that you want me to review, let me know. As long as I can get my hands on it, I will be happy to do a review on it. So I think that's going to do it for this one. Thanks for watching.